everybody, and welcome to the latest episode of Carol Worldwide. We're back, and let's just dive right in. I just want to start off with an award for the Golden Tractor Crank, Randy. You're really the custodian of the Tractor Crank for the most part. Can you tell us what you would like to put forward this week?
Yeah, once again, Sherry and I were going to share our experiences to compete for the Golden Tractor Crank, and it's not going to happen because we were usurped. Is that the right word?
It's correct in this situation.
By someone else. It was apparently a woman in Shoppers Food Warehouse Friday night witnessed a man get approached by a woman who propositioned him for sex for $50 at the Boston Inn. I don't think it gets any more Carroll County than that. There were no cows involved that I know of.
Well, we don't know what happened after that.
The serious lack of agriculture and livestock really disappoints me. But
you could buy a lot of colossal donuts with $50.
maybe he came in there later and bought a bunch of donuts.
Well, I think it's $6 a dozen, but then you can go to the back where they stuff all the day-old donuts.
Something got stuffed. Or murdered, depending on how you look at it. Wow.
Or both. Don't know the order either. $50 is going rate. Okay. Put that in the old memory banks.
Guy gets propositioned for sex while walking around at a grocery store. Meanwhile, I can't get a text back. Life is just not fair.
It's really not.
Well,
I've never been propositioned at a grocery store.
At least you have hotheads.
Hotheads?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what is that place called? Headmasters?
Headmasters, yeah.
Sorry.
Hothead sounds very painful.
Maybe you get a hothead at Headmasters.
New business idea.
Mm-hmm.
We got to open up hotheads. What would hotheads be in
I
Westminster?
don't even want to think about it.
You don't even know?
Nope.
You know what? I'm a little gun shy because I don't want to offend anybody, so I'm not even going to go there.
Well, Randy, you're a troublemaker, and
What?
And you got someone gave a warning out.
Oh yeah, well we all got a stern warning from the admin of the Sykesville online community that they are going to start muting people who get on their nerves. I forgot the exact wording the guy used, but hang on.
I think he said that you had, if you were thinking about posting a joke or some smart-ass remark in a comment after somebody made a serious inquiry, that you were going to be muted. And immediately everybody thought of Randy. I don't know why.
Well, Randy thought of Randy.
Well, some people thought of me. Yes, it was okay. If you feel the urge to post a fake joke comment to someone's serious question, maybe think twice. The admins are armed with a mute button that can silence you to the entire group for any amount we can choose. So keep that in mind, Sykesvillians.
Armed. That's violent.
And Randy, you commented on that thread?
I did, and now I can't see anything.
Of course you did. Wait, but muting, that would be like a blinding function.
A what function?
Well, muting means you can't participate.
Yes.
But now it also means you can't see?
I guess. I don't know which direction the muting goes. Maybe it goes both ways. Huh?
I don't know.
Any comment, Sherry?
You've been warned, Goldstein.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make... I didn't even know there was a muting function. I thought people just got the boot, but I guess this is less harsh than that.
Yeah, it's a little intermediate.
Be warned. I mean, we've gotten the boot some places.
we have. And those places don't exist anymore, so
Nope.
keep that in mind.
So, okay, Food Lion... I mean, I don't even know why I talk about this anymore, but there's another car accident at Food Lion?
Yeah, a woman got hit. A pedestrian got struck. She's fine. She's okay, but... I have an idea. Why don't we just build a full moon on the Food Lion parking lot and call it a day?
Wow.
Maybe it'll circle back to being the safest place in Carroll County.
What I want to know is, how is anybody driving fast enough in that parking lot to hit a human being
Maybe it's...
and do any sort of damage?
Here's the one thing I'll say, is that backing out of that parking lot, there's so many variables. Like, I could see you tapping some pedestrian where you, look left, look right, and then, a pedestrian is, in a different field of vision, and, you just, tap them.
Maybe that's what happened. Do we know what happened?
We don't know what happened.
No.
We just know a person was struck.
Every time I have to back out, that is a that is a high stress moment in that parking lot, backing out of your parking spot, because everyone's like on your spot like a vulture. It's like you're in like downtown DC looking for like in unfindable spots, and there's just pedestrians and there's not much clearance. And man, if you can ever pull through in those places, definitely increases it.
That's why I back in. And for some reason, a lot of people criticize those who back into a spot, but it's the best way to go because then you can just pull out. And if you're going to hit somebody, you're going to hit them on purpose. And that's the way to hit somebody, not by accident.
I think
really
people,
go for it.
I think people are against the back in because it's like more of a product. Like you're like holding up, coming and going as everybody else with the back end, right?
We can hold them up with that, or we can hold them up with a dead body strewn across the road. You pick.
The pull through is the ultimate answer.
That parking lot's oftentimes too congested to ever pull through. Pull through's the power move.
It is.
Makes my wife mad because I park far away so I can pull through. But hey, I don't want to back out.
It makes the pull out easier.
It does, and we all know how effective pulling out is.
Does your wife like the pull out?
So effective.
Well, I already described she doesn't like that situation. So, this one I don't even know about. I just have this scribbled in my notes. Service dog.
Yeah, this was pretty fascinating. So a woman posted, I don't even understand the story, but a woman went to Denny's. Somebody came in with a service dog, and it affected her son. Somehow her son was petting it. I'm not sure who she was mad at or why. What I was fascinated with is the post went to like 400 comments, and nobody really lost their minds on it. Everybody stayed in control. It stayed
What a shame.
So boring.
productive. Yeah, it was boring.
It was so boring.
But I guess it brought up the bigger question is, what does everybody think about service dogs being in restaurants? I guess it's not an issue for you, Sherry, because dogs are allowed in your place. But should they be allowed everywhere?
Legitimate service dogs, I think, are fine. I think people have a problem with when it's like you buy the harness and it's like you just put it on your freaking dog to like essentially have a buddy go everywhere.
Yeah, and it's not really a service dog.
Right.
You're just lying about it. That was the big contention. One of the contentions. There were several contentions. But again, I didn't read it all because nobody called anybody names or flipped out or lost their minds or got booted.
Yeah, the woman was articulate and
What is someone articulate doing in a Denny's?
That's
That was
that's an excellent question.
Someone that articulate should go to a good place like Birdie's.
Oh, you know what? That's true. And are we going to talk a little bit about Birdie's Cafe today?
in a second. But the big
That was
surprise.
such a good. You're squandering my transition.
Well, the big surprise was she gave Denny's a really good review, and that's something.
Oh yeah, that's true. She did. She was really nice about Denny's.
Thank you.
Denny's is
Anyway, back to your transition.
the pits.
Yes, it is.
You know what?
It's not a local
Maybe
business.
I could do a Denny's story for my Golden Tractor Crank competition when we do it.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
okay. You have
a
one?
personal Denny's story?
Oh yeah,
Well,
I've got a
we-
personal Denny's story. I don't know. I'm guessing there's been too much turnover, but I was told never to go back after my experience.
Oh, yes.
You-
But we have to wait for a week that nobody else makes it in
You
the
were
news.
told by the Denny's staff to never come back.
It wasn't just me. My sister and I.
Oh.
And we were on the same side, but man,
Yeah, I
threw
bet.
down with Denny's.
Is this a West Virginia Golden Tractor Crank Award?
No, but man, Denny's. And gosh, I'm still pissed at you that you squandered my transition. We normally have such brutal advertising transitions, and I had the perfect transition.
It was nice, Dennis. Thank you.
I care about local business. You just care about a punchline. Award-winning comedian.
That's right. And who was on his roof?
So we had lunch today, courtesies of a local business that's near and dear to our hearts, Birdie's.
Birdie's Cafe.
Want to say a little bit? It was delicious, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I brought you guys a variety of our sandwiches. We had a Xavier, which is turkey, bacon, ranch, and cheddar, very popular. The Sebastian panini, which is ham, Swiss, and pesto.
I had a slice of it, a little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian. The Gouda Buddha, which is incidentally Randy's daughter's favorite sandwich.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That is a very popular sandwich.
Now, what's on that? Because that's a very interesting.
It is. I invented it.
Randy wouldn't eat it because
It had fruit on it.
It had something healthy on it.
Yeah.
I
so
took
he
a
did.
bite by accident once, and I was pleased, but never again because.
So it's smoked Gouda and bacon, turkey, honey, pear.
So you get the sweet and salty all mixed together.
Yes, it's nice. It's really nice. And then I brought our lock sandwich also. Which,
Classic.
classic lock sandwich, classic cafe food.
It was all excellent. Sherry was smart enough to like portion it so we could all have a sampling.
Indeed.
shows that
Good stuff.
she knows food prep, whereas I'm just someone who like shovels food in his face. I know food eating.
Yeah. I mean, people think that Birdie's is just for coffee,
It's not.
and you do make a mean breakfast, but you have a really good lunch as well.
Thank you. I
What are-
think so too.
What are your hours?
We're open 7 days a week, believe it or not. 7 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock at night during the week. And
Wow. So you get dinner there.
you can get dinner there. And then on Saturdays, we're open at 8 until 8 and Sunday 9 to 4. So you can come before or after a football game. It's a pretty popular thing to do. Oh, and also this week, starting as soon as this posts until the 19th of January 2019, if you come into Birdie's and mention that you heard about us on Carol Worldwide, you will get a free small cup of coffee.
A free coffee?
A free coffee.
Too good to be true.
It's true.
Now, I don't know if you have these year-round, but in the summertime, there's a really good thing to get. It's called a snowbird.
Oh yeah, we have those year round.
That's your invention, right?
Well, I mean, it's a coffee smoothie. I didn't invent that, but
One of the guys that worked there, I don't know if he's still there, but he made me one. It was like drinking a Reese's cup.
oh yeah.
It had actual peanut butter
Oh
in
yeah,
it.
yeah. We do that. Yeah, we put actual peanut butter.
That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, have you ever heard my idea of continuity on Main Street between you and Coffee's Music?
Well,
You heard my idea?
No, I haven't, but I actually did have a relationship with them for a while where it was Coffee with Coffee, and they sent some people up to play once a month, and you got a coffee mug that said Coffee Music on it with your drink, so that was nice. But what's your idea?
My idea is that Coffee Music would have a birdhouse out front that would be Coffee's Birdie House. And then you'd have Birdie's Coffee House on the other end, bringing perfect balance to Main Street. Thanos would be very impressed. Right, Dennis?
I mean, 50%, half would have to go
Yeah,
away.
Thanos.
Half would have to perish,
yeah.
but that's...
Well, can you put a spoiler tag on that?
Yeah, spoiler alert, yes. Because no, you know what? If it's on Netflix, if you haven't seen it,
Could you?
Tough.
I'll never watch Bird Box. Speaking of birdies, do you want to spoil that for me?
You'll never watch Bird, but you should watch Bird Box.
It seems really stupid.
It's not. It's good.
no, it's more suspense.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with Westminster, but
Oh, Sandra
wait.
Bullock's horror movie does not hit our key Westminster
And
demo.
it's
so
not
surprised.
affiliated with Birdie's Cafe in any way.
Oh,
Birdie Box.
See,
That sounds dirty.
Oh, I'm. You
that
know,
does sound dirty.
I thought that
I
you.
can make things sound dirty.
I thought you were the executive producer and you back Bird. I just thought that was a smaller operation than your coffee shop. So
It's just a front.
shows what I know about business.
Anyway, we're on Facebook. We're at 233 East Main Street. We're there 7 days a week.
Open mic entertainment,
Open mic this Saturday, the 12th.
Wi-Fi.
Depending on what, yeah. And we have the most amazing fast Wi-Fi thanks to
Ting,
Ting.
right?
Yes. Yeah, so it's a good place to come. You can't just sit there all day and not buy anything because I get a little grouchy about that. But
God,
How much?
go
how
to
much
Starbucks
is,
if you want to do that.
I'm not a coffee drinker, right? But if I buy a cup of Joe, how long does that earn your good graces for?
I'll let you sit there for an hour.
Well, we stopped calling it Cup of Joe in the 70s, so you would have to say a latte or a coffee, right?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to be a stickler about that.
I wouldn't know because I don't drink it. But I mean, I
Well, we
I
have
understand
other
it's-
drinks.
Oh
you
yeah,
know. We
yeah.
have
I've had the
smoothies,
tea.
Italian sodas, French sodas.
I've had the tea and I've enjoyed
Soda.
that. What?
That was my French version of soda.
That was
Soda.
nice.
I don't know about that one.
Anyway, come to Birdie's.
Let's workshop that one, Randy.
Okay. Offline.
All right. So we're all very well fed and rested because of that. All right. Sad news. No, wait. Do we want to start with the good or the bad restaurant news? We're really into restaurants today.
Restaurants are the only thing that gets the Westminster Online going.
Talking about food is fun.
So, all right, let's start off with the follow-up on last week's baseless speculation segment. It's a
Yes.
sushi place. My wife took pity on us and said she drove by, which I'm sure thousands of people did, and actually said it was a sushi place. Randy didn't credit her, but he
Your wife took that picture? Oh my gosh.
no. She
No,
didn't-
my wife did.
Oh,
no, no, no.
okay. Okay.
She's the one who said on the thread, "Oh, it's a sushi place," and then some Goldstein took the picture, and Randy posted the picture, and didn't credit my wife. It's gonna be a big problem. I'm kidding. And
you.
Nah. And then is a sushi place, and that prompted what 300 comments about everything but the sushi restaurant.
Yeah, it prompted the biggest thing was where did Papa Joe's go, which is interesting because if you're looking at the sushi place and you turn your head to the right, you will see where Papa Joe's went. It went right around the corner. Papa Joe's is not gone.
But the funniest thing was that people noted that we have a sushi restaurant, being that they are very perceptive, right? We can get sushi other places in town.
There's three other places.
Yeah, okay. But they felt like getting something off their chest, something pretty important, right?
This always cracks me up.
Right, which is like, here is a Westminster Online community post about a restaurant opening, and they're like, by the by, we got a sushi place, ... but what we need is X.
Right. How about a Vietnamese place? No, this is an announcement for a new sushi restaurant. I'm not taking orders for new restaurants.
You're not like a venture capital astroturfing project that's trying to find out what to do in Westminster.
Right. Where would you like the Vietnamese place, ma'am?
Korean barbecue? Indian? Yeah.
Somebody said keto. I mean, I think
oh,
you
yeah,
can get,
keto friendly.
you can get that anywhere.
Yeah, you can.
You can get that at Birdie's, I
You
believe.
can get that at
You
Birdie's.
can, you know what also is keto is just swallowing a bullet. So
From one carb lover to another.
I just don't. I mean, I understand. Actually, I get the conversation because like I kind of want to talk about right now what restaurants we could use in town. But it's like so funny to like think that that's the venue to do it, where it's like, hey, we're glad that we're in fact not interested in this thing that's opening in our town. We want you to tell you.
How about something else? No. How about something else?
Well, my sushi in town is good, but I'm always willing to try some new sushi. That's fine.
Everybody has their own spin on
It
it.
has a cute name, too. What is it called? Sushi Q?
Like Suzy Q.
Yeah.
Q5 because there's a Q2 I
Yeah.
think in Owings Mills.
Yeah, but Sushi
Oh, I
Q?
never even like Suzy Q. I never even
Yeah,
thought of that.
uh-huh.
Okay.
Are you sure
it's
that's
a cute name.
Are you sure that's purposeful?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah,
Is it purposeful?
yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, you think that they knew that Suzy Q was a thing?
are
they
you
probably-
trying to be like racist right now, Dennis?
I'm not trying to be racist. I just don't know.
I think that's intentional. Yeah, Susie.
But Suzy Q
Can't
Now I
I say
can't
it.
even say it
isn't
without
isn't that like a Hostess cupcake?
Susie Q. I don't. No, that you're thinking of Little Debbie.
Is it a little Debbie?
Is it Little Debbie or Lil Debbie?
Little Debbie.
Lil Debbie's a rapper. I
Little
think.
Sebastian.
Like
Right.
Little Sebastian or like Lil Wayne?
Yes, and I want to point out that I think
Lil Kim.
Lil Kim.
a few podcasts ago you said Little Wayne, which is pretty white.
I said Little. Why would Little Wayne? come
Look
up
at
here?
Dennis.
I don't know.
Dennis is like the whitest guy you know.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
sitting here in a freaking suit and tie.
Yeah, I mean, I
Wait
listen.
a minute.
I listen.
Why is that white? Can't black people wear suits and ties?
Oh my god. No. He's just
Can Asian people wear suits and ties when they're opening Sushi Q?
intrinsically uncool like every other white dude.
Randy, that's you too. Unless you've got some secret.
Wait a minute. What secret? I do have secrets.
What are your secrets, Randy?
You're gonna find out when there's no golden tractor crank in the news.
Oh.
So I'm, circle of life, 50-50, snap of the fingers. We also have something leaving the restaurant ecosystem, near and dear to our heart. Former sponsor.
Oh
Habanero.
yes, former sponsor of Carol Worldwide. Yep, Habanero's last day is January 19th.
Probably what did it. In the
What, you
end.
think we're the
that was,
kiss of
that
death?
was the final nail in the coffin.
We actually,
You just killed yourself.
I did. I just
we
cursed
actually
myself.
we actually did a podcast meeting preliminarily. Didn't all three of us go there after?
After the
Sheets?
Sheets grand opening, yes.
Yeah, because the Sheets thing was a mob scene, so we didn't even get a schmiskit. So we just
Yep,
went
not a
to
schmuffin, nothing.
So there was a lot of people dancing on their graves in the comment thread, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yes, and I'd like to point out that I called this. Do you remember?
Wait, you called that people would be dancing on their graves?
I called.
You called Habaneros was closing? You
No,
called Habaneros.
no, never called that Habaneros would be closing, but I called that it'd be a big mess among people who were fans of the different Mexican restaurants. Here's a clip from our very first episode ever.
Randy's prophecy.
But war is coming because there's the Del Huerto army. There's the, who forgets Papa Joe's?
That's
Joe's
like
is
a long dormant
staple.
army. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then Cinco de Mayo, May 5th is coming up, so they're going to rise up, and it's going to be you think your favorite pizza is going to be a lot of comments when they talk about your favorite Mexican restaurant. Get ready.
Yeah,
It's coming.
bunker down.
See? Did I call it?
You called it.
You called it. I mean, I still don't think we're at pizza levels. I don't think we're at pizza. We're not at the pizza level of discussion about Mexican. Because here's the problem. Because there's a lot of different Mexican food. Like, you don't... Like, pizza is, like, a thing. But it's not, like... People don't have burrito fights.
But can we all agree that Taco Bell is not freaking Mexican?
Taco Bell is its own genre.
Yes, but it's the Walmart of Mexican food, and I don't even want to...
Well,
I don't even want to insult the Mexican people by calling it Taco Bell Mexican.
Look, sometimes you need to wear an adult diaper and sweatpants and get Mexican food. And where else can you do that other than Taco Bell?
God. For $3.
I do have a special place in my heart for Taco Bell, but it's certainly not the same caliber of thing. It's how many different ways can we put carbohydrates and cheese together with our same grade Z meat?
Yeah, they have
And-
They have 3 ingredients.
To be fair, they have really risen to the occasion. I mean, they have a lot of variety for a very simple formula.
And do people even know there's a place in Finksburg? This falls under our umbrella. I forgot what it's called, but it's near the Baltimore Pawn Shop. It's right next to it, and they serve, I think they maybe exclusively just serve Mexican breakfasts. So Mexican food plus breakfast equals
Was
smiley
that El
face
Guacamole?
emoji. What's that?
Is it El Guacamole? Is it the place near the Finksburg Shopping Center? It's like near and the pawn shop on
Yes.
Crossing 91.
Is that what it's
140.
called?
It's called El Guacamole.
I thought it was called like guacamole or something,
Near the Kiss It place?
which is gone.
Right. Well, that sign was very disturbing.
Did we ever talk about the sign?
No, we didn't. The sign says, if you bite it once, you will kiss it twice.
Do you know what we're talking about, Sherry?
I don't
So there's-
know. I
so-
want to though.
So there's like the Twin Kiss Ice Cream Shack.
oh
No,
yeah.
but somebody else
But-
took it over and changed the name.
Randy, if you would have let me finish, we would have
Sorry.
gotten there. That's what everyone knows it as, but it's changed ownership a few times, and then it was most recently like the double chicken
I thought it was Double Kiss.
double kiss, and its motto was, Randy, you can say it again now.
If you bite it once, you will kiss it twice.
That is lewd.
There is no scenario where that ever works.
No clue what that means. If that's supposed to entice me, if that's supposed
That's
to
not biting. No.
Have you ever given a smooch to your food?
Well, yeah, but
Twice?
no. I
Wait,
usually-
what food have you kissed?
I'm just kidding. I just
Oh,
love food
was it
that
a
much.
was it a wiener?
That was last week.
Yeah, that was last week's episode.
The tip is always more sensitive.
So I don't even know anything else to say. But if you bite it once, you'll kiss it twice. I don't think that branding was the sole reason they closed.
I think it is because like that sign went up, and then all of a sudden they're out of business. No kidding.
But
Nobody wants that.
so the Habanero's closing thread, it did have a disproportionate dancing on the grave thing. I think a lot of people were like blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah, and I don't know. I would rather have a restaurant there. Good luck to everyone who's losing their job. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, they have another location. What is it? Lune Lazul, something like that, up in Hampstead. The same chef is going to be up there with the same bartenders and same exact menu. So
Oh, and all the tequila is gonna stay there too because they had great tequila.
yes, I think they had the best margaritas in town.
Well, they are Tequilaria. That's like how it was.
That's in their
partially
name, yes, but they're still going to exist, but just in Hampstead.
Okay, well,
So it's not a total loss
No.
if you're a fan.
Got to drive further.
was that part formerly Parks Landing?
Yes.
Yes.
But that was that
Not the entire
That's what I was
restaurant,
gonna say.
though.
I feel like Parks was that Sergio's Plus.
Yes.
I think-
Sergio's
yeah.
was the carryout part.
Yeah,
Sergio's Plus Habaneros equals Parks Landing.
yes.
Yeah.
Very mathematically put.
So hopefully something good goes there. Maybe we get a sushi place.
Maybe. Cross our fingers.
Hope.
All right, I'm going to indulge in this. What cuisine would you like to see in Carroll County we don't have? This is a
Are
separate,
you asking me personally?
Yeah, this is a separate topic. This is not us piggybacking on these other topics where we made fun of this very same thing. I'm not a hypocrite. Thank you very much.
Okay. Brick oven pizza.
Okay.
Not just pizza, but brick oven pizza.
I get it. I'm a pizza connoisseur. I appreciate the distinction.
Everything else I'm good with. I mean, we've got Bud's at Silver Run. We've got Rock Salt, Mediterranean. I mean, all bases are pretty much covered.
In terms of pizza?
No, in terms of other cuisine. We now have 4 sushi places, and I think the 4 that we have, I haven't been to the 4th one, but the other 3 are very good. They have very creative rolls. They're not just the standard Americanized rolls.
Oh, you're talking about the sushi.
Yes.
So, all right. What about Greek or Mediterranean?
Not I'm not a big fan of that.
You don't like a gyro? How can you not like a gyro?
I believe it's Euro.
I don't care what it is.
Greek people.
You don't want to eat one?
No. My wife and kids like those, but I'm just not. That's the big spinning thing of meat, right?
That's shawarma.
What did you call me?
No, the gyro's the lamb in a pita. You like small animals. What's the matter with eating that one?
I don't know. It just never appealed to me. I'll
never-
try it.
You never. I mean, there are some places that do have gyros in town. I feel like we need to blindfold Randy and give him a gyro. I can't believe you've never tried a gyro.
Lamb box.
You seem like a pretty adventurous eater.
As far as meats and carbohydrates go, yes, definitely.
It's a pita and lamb. So
All right, gosh, why am I getting beat up over this? I'll try a freaking gyro Euro, whatever.
What other foods do you think? Well, you don't want any other foods. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with what's around here.
Sherry, any?
I would really like to see another higher end type restaurant that specializes in seafood, a la Rock Salt, to have a little variety.
More seafood.
Definitely more seafood.
We only have one place that's
there's
like
really
seafood focused.
There's really only
Well,
one.
Maryland Mallet's a little outside of Westminster. But
Well, that's you're right about that.
yeah, but I mean, we are really talking about Westminster because like when you take the whole county into consideration, there's all sorts of
I
stuff.
think
everywhere.
go with your strengths. We're a community that's in a state that has a lot of seafood readily available.
Agreed.
All right, so Sherry, this is where we normally do a top 10 list, but you told me you have something different.
I do. You know, we love our fans here on.
Well, since we
Carol
have
Carol,
Worldwide.
You forget the name of the place here? Carol
No,
Worldwide?
I'm
Carol
honestly,
Worldwide Towers.
honestly, I'm still a little hungover from
Oh,
last night. I'm
what?
sorry.
What happened
yeah.
last night?
I thought she was gonna say she was starstruck.
I had to.
You are wearing a tie.
I was medicating myself last night, so.
You don't want to say anything more about that?
No, not really.
Okay.
So we love our fans, and there's one fan in particular. Let's just call him AR.
we
My
only,
boy.
We
My
only
boy.
we only have a few, so it's easy to manage them right now.
Well, that's true. Everybody knows who he is anyway. So he made a request that I take some common everyday words, and apparently he likes the sound of my voice. So I'm gonna just say some words for AR. This is for you.
She winked at the mic, by the way.
She's got a Facebook profile up on her phone.
I think I'm actually blushing right now. Do I look like I'm blushing?
No.
Okay.
You have ice in your veins.
I-
People like that don't blush.
Coffee grounds. I really just went kind of around my kitchen and I
While you were medicated.
wrote things down like, oh, these are common everyday things. Bacon.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Yeah. That'll get everybody going.
Scotch tape.
It's got scotch in it too.
It has to be Scotch tape. Martini glass. Jose Cuervo.
If anyone's named Jose,
That was in my kitchen.
we heard.
This wasn't actually in my kitchen, but this is a last minute addition. Air duct.
Those are dirty.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out if we get this back and forth between too much.
3-egg omelet.
I'm down.
Remote control.
Whoa, there's one right on the table. What do we need that for?
The monitor.
Oh, okay.
It's a TV.
Oh, look at me.
And last but not least, this is my final word for AR. Hog.
Hog. Interesting.
Well, no top 10, but we did have an interesting audio experience to end the show.
Yeah, and Sherry's phone started vibrating, so something got definitely turned on in here.
Is there anything else?
Did we have anything else? Look at your list. Was there anything else we talk about?
My list is exhausted.
It's a pretty calm week, actually.
We still
Yeah, let's stir it up, people.
we managed 30 minutes, though.
We did.
All right, I'm Dennis Twig.
I'm Randy Goldstein.
I'm Sherry Hosfeld Joseph.
See you later.